Welcome back. In today's video, we explore the critical as well as analytical aspects of Act 1, Scene 3 of Macbeth. Now, before we start with our exploration of the scene, let us look at the actions of the scene briefly. The first important action that draws our attention is when the witches, while waiting for Macbeth, plot their revenge against a sailor's wife. In this conversation between the weird sisters, we know about the malignant activities involved in the conjuring of the charms. They refer to number 9 constantly and show how this number is closely associated to their magical activities. Another significant point that we notice in this conversation is that the witch's power is also limited. They will not be able to cause serious harm to the sailor's ship, but they can torment him. The torments, the methods and the process that they talk about almost foretells the effect that Macbeth would have after the interaction with the witches. What are those? The sailor would be dry as hay. He will also be deprived of sleep. So Macbeth will also be deprived of sleep as the sailor. Now we move on to another point where we see that the witches cannot corrupt the virtuous. They can only work on the evil that is already present in the minds of their victims. So we see that they prophesy that Macbeth will become the king without suggesting how this may be accomplished. It is Macbeth who thinks of murder. On the contrary, we see that Banquo appears completely nonchalant. He asks them or almost challenges them to foretell his future, and when it was informed to Banquo that he will not become a king but he will become the father of kings, he almost takes it in the form of a mockery. He does not attach too much importance to this prophecy. So this is also another important feature of this scene, the contrast between Macbeth's reaction and Banquo's reaction. Moving on, we see that when Ross and Angus appear in front of Macbeth, we see Macbeth is unable to communicate effectively with them. This shows a difference between how Macbeth was presented in front of the audience as a valiant warrior, but when he appears in reality on stage in Act 1, Scene 3, we see him completely different. We witness a different Macbeth who is too engrossed in his own thought, who is tormented by the horrid images of murder. So these features are important for us to note so that we understand the play as well as Macbeth's character better. If you have found this exploration helpful, do not forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. I will meet you all again in the next video. Thank you for watching.